Okay, so bro, what are we gonna do today?
Yeah, this is Wamaimai, famous for selling Muthi, all the traditional indigenous medicines, concussions, love potions.
Wow.
Yeah, this is where you'll find everything if you are into that kind of stuff. It's one-stop shop
For everything.
for everything.
Like Muthi, our own South African version of voodoo or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it covers all aspects, you know, psychological, physical ailments, witchcraft, bad spells, if you want to chase away bad spells. So this is the place.
Wow.
So yeah, everything indigenous and traditional, you find it here. I will be showing you guys around, but I'll be starting with the less interesting, maybe interesting for some, but where they sell traditional garments, products, clothes, and all that stuff. And then I'll be then taking you to the left wing of Gomaimai, which is the traditional Muthi side of it. Yeah, as you can see here, these are the traditional products that you find here. Okay, guys, this is Tembi. So there's a lady that I've worked with before, Mam Jele. Unfortunately, she's not in here, but this is her son. So he's welcomed us. He says, yeah, we can explore what they have here. So these are the pens I was telling you about.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how much this goes for?
It depends. We have a size from 28 to 36. It's 900 to 2-piece.
Wow. So wow, these are nice pens.
Yeah, so I own these. I've got a pair of these. I had mine also made here by Mam Jele. And then I remember at that time I came with a friend of mine, and he also made him a pair after he saw mine. So the history behind these is in the mines, they used to wear pants, right? And if your pants got a hole or a tear or something, they used to, because they were not paid enough money, so they used to take any scrap material that they could grab, and then they would then patch it.
This is beautiful.
And then in South Africa, this evolved into being a traditional Zulu attire, but its origins come from the mines. It's called umblaselo.
And then we have here the
This one is the top.
So they go together.
It's like a 2-piece.
This-
Yeah.
Like this.
so
Yeah,
And all this goes for how much, brother?
900 rand.
900. Wow.
yeah. So you can pair this with, usually they like pairing them with these leopard print vests or a white shirt. So once it's an outfit, you'd usually have the vest underneath and then have that, and then obviously with these pants. So the modern people now, they can wear them with their all-stars, sneakers. But back in the days, there was these shoes called imbatata. So they're made out of recycled tires and rubber. We will see them as we go out. Usually that's a nice pairing with this outfit. You'd have your imbatata, you'd have umplaselo wako with your waistcoat and your leopard print. So,
Wow.
So David, come with me. We're here at Babu Mhlongo's studio, workshop. This is where he works. Babu Mhlongo makes traditional headgear. These are very famous in Zulu culture, and everything you see here has its significance. It's not just wear that you can just wear. It's got its own significance. So Babu Mhlongo is just going to take us through some of the things, and then I will translate for you. Babu Mhlongo is showing us how he makes it look like a tail. So he uses this rope and then wraps around the skin. This has now been wrapped, comes from that, the rope, the mixture.
Wow.
and then it turns into this. It doesn't have any symbolism. It's just a decorative element. You know, it's just for deco purposes. It doesn't. So there's leather here connected to this skin, and then he makes it into a belt. So this is now it turns into a headband. So once it's there, what he has just showed us then comes behind, and it becomes the decorative feature. So this was worn by the Zulu warriors, Amabutho, about the self-sustainability of Africans before the advent of discovery of gold and so forth. So we're self-sustainable. So these are the kind of clothes that we would wear from what God gave us. We had the cattle, we had the land, so we would build from what God has given us. These are the best shoes. So this is to cover the front. It's called isnene. It's to cover the front, yes. You could say is your underwear to cover your, and then ibeshu comes from behind. It's to cover the behind. Wow. The jewelry, accessories. The prices depend on what kind of animal, from which animal skin it comes from. So impala, lampunzi, those cost 1,000 rand. And then this is a jackal. This is a jackal's hide skin, 1,500. So yeah, this is from the wildcat. Yes. 3,000. This is, so I thought this was Louis Vuitton. So the jackal is not Louis Vuitton. This is Louis Vuitton. So this is more like your Adidas, Nike. But yeah, so this is the most expensive one from the wildcat. And see, I think that you can also use it for the decorative headgear. Yeah, so as you can see the different colors there. So
and for example, now we got the snake skin there. What do we use the snake skin for?
This is a python skin, a totem for Babumhlongo. So the reason it's here, it's there to guide him. It's like it's for ancestors. It's like his ancestors, yes. Wow. So it's being here, it's like they're here protecting him and his family. It's a shield, basically. It's a shield, yeah. The python is a very dangerous snake. So the fact that you could conquer it, but also it becomes like a totem for certain tribes and clans. Yeah, so they use it as their family totem or their clan totem. I don't know if you know that the term totem. It's like each animal represents the strength of that animal represents the characteristics of that particular tribe or clan. This skill is very important. This is a cultural product, cultural heritage preservation. These are very important resources to us. And these are the people we need to protect and constantly draw inspiration, draw knowledge from. So I'm very privileged to be here and sharing this information with you. These are like vests. These were exclusive to royalty back in the days. So these were worn by the chiefs, the kings, and particularly the lion skin and the cheetah skin. Because we're living in a modern society, they've made various ones from different animals like your impalas. So he just taught me a trade of the trick here. He said this was an impala skin, but they just did they dyed it a bit to make it look like giraffe skin. These are the ones from cheetah and the lion. Those cost 10,000 rand. So if you see someone dressed like this, you think, oh wow, it's just traditional attire. There is value in this.
10,000 rand is like
this is
$500.
Yeah. So. Just to add, if you want to come to my, you're more than welcome. Please come and support such initiatives. I think they are really important to come and explore the African culture, tradition. These are the places to explore. I'm going to introduce you to a very important cultural activist, entrepreneur. Man is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to Zulu tradition and culture. And it is my privilege and honor to come here and introduce you to this man. This is Babu Nchangas.
Wow,
How are you, sir?
I'm fine, and you?
Long time.
Hey, it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Wow.
Eh?
I'm so happy to
I don't
see
even
you.
call anymore. I just now budget. Guys, this is Baushangas.
Wow. And last year, SAPC One told me that I'm the best in South Africa.
Yeah.
When the ceremony for the king,
Yeah.
Mr. Zulu, was on in Durban,
Yeah.
I was the one who the best in cutting the shields.
So they got them from you.
No, the story for
Yes.
the shields. They
Yes.
got it from this shop.
Yes.
Yeah, I was so happy. I was so
Guys,
happy.
because when I'm in this guy's presence, I'm going to step back and he's going to take us through what he has here. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be fascinating. You to see what you see in front of you right now, these shields, it takes you 4 weeks to create one.
Yeah. And so the prizes, I'm a prize,
As the prices stand like this,
it's just because umsebenzi osetshenzwayo uma ungabuka la ungakwazi ukubona ukuthi ihawu olibonayo laphana is from this kind of piece.
so the reason we have these prices, it's a reflection of the type of skill and work involved in creating these things. So people would think that these are just artifacts that don't have any significance, but these are really important. This work has enabled me to be self-employed, to sustain myself, my family. I've been able to build a home for my family. I've got my own car through this work. I'm not employed by anyone. So for me, I'm really, really grateful that this is a gift that I was received from my forefathers, and here I am today. I'm making a living out of it, and I'm so proud of it. Shield symbolizes something. It's a symbol of something. For instance, the black and the red shield, it's for the war. So you cannot use it if you are wanting to be in an ancestral space. This was used for war. So each shield stands for something. So just to add, the first time I met Mr. Shangas, I remember there was a shield, because it's always been his dream to also incorporate these into home design, home decor and stuff like that. There was a beautiful shield that he had here. He had it framed. This was a beautiful product. Imagine if you have these in our hotels, in our lodges, in our B&Bs.
You asking is this one. You can't turn it.
Oh my God, this is really wow.
Yeah, this is a really
Yeah.
shield.
So now, you remember there were spears.
Yes.
So can a spear go through here?
No, you use it like this.
Like this?
Yeah.
So I will be
You
coming.
put it like in terms of your hand, just to have an idea.
There's handles, yeah.
Oh,
Remember, this was African martial art. So obviously this is like a weapon, you have to have a skill as well. And remember, you also have a spear.
Yeah.
So you block and
And you have to be fast.
yeah. When you are in Johannesburg, you can call Mr. Shangase and he can give you a course on how to make your own shield. And by the time you leave here, you would have your own shield that you made with your own hands from the master craftsman himself. Any other cultural or tourist place, you need to understand the dynamics of each place. You need to respect the culture. So Mai is not yet a tourism product, a mainstream established tourism product. So if you do need to come here, I'm here, I'm available for Nagalo tours. Mr. Shangase, who we just met, you need to have a tour guide. You need to have an inside person. You need to have a local to accompany you in these spaces. Abba. Okay. So
what do we have here?
So yeah, earlier I mentioned the shoes that go with the outfit that we earlier saw at Mam Jele's shop. These are the imbatatas, traditional footwear. These you can see there's a bit of modern touch, but the traditional ones were made out of rubber, like tires. I think this one, yeah, oh no, this is a modern, but these used to be made out of tires. So we were on the western side of the Kwamaimai. So on the eastern side now, this is the traditional Muthi section. This is where you're going to find everything that's got to do with traditional medicine, plants, animal, concussion skins. So yeah, let's go through. One tip, whenever you're approaching or you're getting into these kind of spaces, please be sensitive. You can't just whip out your camera and start shooting. Make sure you speak to the locals and ask for permission before you get into their space, because you must also remember this is their place of work. You need to be really, really respectful.
Okay.
All right, okay, David, we are here in Babu Tole's shop. He makes cultural traditional products. These are basically trays, traditional trays for dishing meat. They are made out of wood, and they come in different sizes. So each size determines how much it costs. So 450 from 450, 850, 1.2, depending on the sizes. So this is the biggest one that he has so far, and this is 1.8. I mean, this is really worth it. You can't find this anywhere else. It's not mass produced by hand. So these are really important cultural products. And on my right here, we have ukamba. So this is where you drink your traditional beer. This is what you use to drink your traditional beer. This is kind of like your kitchenware, African traditional kitchenware. And then if you can find a shop or someone, like a sangoma or whatever, dealing in, then we can, try to go in and ask for permission. Sanbonan. Yeah, so yeah.
Wow.
Yes, they're trying. Oh, these are for the carpets.
This
Yeah.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
Sanbonani, guys.
Sanbonan. Yebo. Lokho kusemahlombe. Oyibizwa imba. Cabangela yona ukuthi no lokhu ngakwenza for isintu. We are lucky that we came and saw how the process of making this stick has started. So as you can see, it's being painted. That's how they start. Paint them white, and then now he's making the decorations.
That's beautiful, eh?
And then you can see that they're being dried there, drying the paint.
And this is the final result.
And this is the final result. So he wraps them up with some sellotape, and these are feathers. These comes from an ostrich, and they're just used for decorative purposes. Nice touch, a little bit of pink, white. Can you imagine a group of people, holding these? How beautiful! What a beautiful sight it is. Yeah, on Saturdays this place gets really busy because people are not working. So this place just gets packed. Guys, as you know, we are on the fly. Everything we do is not planned. We just wake up and want to explore Johannesburg in its natural form. So like anything in life, we're here, we saw interesting parts, interesting people, interesting things. We learned about the Zulu culture, the African culture, the way of living. But most importantly, what we came for was to understand the traditional medicine and how they use it. Unfortunately, like everything in life, if you don't come prepared and planned, you will come across minor disappointments. So yeah, we came through. Fortunately, we couldn't find a traditional healer who was able to speak to us about their craft and what they do. But I promise you, watch this space. We will be back and we'll bring you the mysteries of African spirituality. Yeah, come with someone, respect, and enjoy. There's a lot to learn here. This is a wealth of knowledge,
Okay guys, don't forget to subscribe, destroy that like button and share, and I will see you in the next LivinginSAtv video.